What's up, you guys? We're here at the bed and breakfast to do another leaf removal. And as you can see, those leaves are down now. And things are down. And they are gonna steadily come down all day long, just like this. Everywhere we clean, it's gonna look, but the thing is, I mean, it's important to keep on cleaning these things because even though they're coming down as I'm blowing them, if you let these things get too thick and you wait all year before you blow it just to try to blow it one good time, you are going to spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of gas to get it done. At least doing it like this, we can get it done in sections at a time, and we're not trying to move every leaf that comes off of every tree around here all at once. And especially when they start getting wet and composted and caked up, and it just gets really hard to move. So it's a good thing that we're out here doing this at least once a week. So the game plan today, well, the game plan for now is to, we're gonna start right there in the driveway and go towards the house. And we're gonna do around the house and the pool house first today, and then we're gonna come up here and we're gonna gas back up, and we're gonna start right here at the tool shed and work our way up the driveway, around the cottage and the barn, and come back down the trail. And for those of you calorie burners out there looking to burn calories and get some energy and get your blood flowing and stuff, this is a good way to do it. You're carrying extra weight on your back and you're walking far and wide and up and down all day, so it's a really good way to do it. A good exercise here. I meant to try to find some electrical tape and forgot all about it, but I had put this painter's tape over this, and Paul, the man who owns this machine, he had put his own some kind of tape under here. I can't remember what it was, and then I put this on, and I need to find some electrical tape just to kind of seal it off, and hit it with a lighter, melt it into itself, and next thing you know, we got a repaired tube. Now he's got a Husqvarna. I actually have an old boss. It was the first boss, the lady who got me into landscaping back when I was like 14 years old. She used to swear by Husqvarna and say it was the best brand out there. Now, me personally, I like to have a nice still product, whether it's a weed eater or a blower, edge or whatever. I like to go with still. But I will tell you this, you guys, if I had a second choice, it would be Husqvarna. And this thing right here, man, my old still blower needs a tune-up, but this thing's blowing a hell of a lot better than my old still one right now. Now, you guys, I know most of these things tell you to prime it 3 times, but for me, my rule of thumb, everybody's got their own opinion, but mine is I push it until, I feel the air gone, until this pressure, usually about 5 times, and all the air is gone and it's nice and pressurized, and that's when I know it's nicely primed. And you can come over here and cut it on and start it with the choke, and that's a cold start. And once you pull it once or twice or 3 times, and it and you start to hear it turn over, or it does, you want to switch it up as quick as possible so it'll stay running, because sometimes if you keep it down and you don't get to it in time, it'll bog back out. Come here. Some doggies are just scared of equipment. Come here. Okay, don't you grab at me. Don't you grab at me. Come on. Come on. There you, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come here. She's not having it today. All right, so we started right here, and we've blown everything that way into the woods, and we went back there and blew it more into the woods. Got all that driveway area done in that middle yard there, which is always one of the hardest spots. We're gonna end up starting back here. We just gotta go back down the driveway. We ran out of gas and we just gotta finish blowing that bottom of the driveway. Then we're gonna start back here and we're gonna blow everything up into these bushes and then go like that. And all that's coming this way. All that is gonna go that way. And then we're gonna start working our way up the driveway. Might go hit the cottage and then work our way down the driveway, but don't know how it is. We gotta blow, so all this is gonna go whew, and all this right here is gonna go whoosh. So I was getting a little aggravated, not even a little, like a lot aggravated with that wind out there. It was blowing everything back in my direction. I kept having to go over the same spots. Not like I have to always just go back over the same spots, like, you know, if I've already done it, but if I'm sitting there and I'm blowing and all the leaves are just blowing back behind me, I gotta at least try to, you know, clean that up. Once I walk away from a spot and it's already clean and the leaves come down, that's a wrap. So now we're taking a little break and then we're gonna get back to work. So we might, we're gonna blow the bottom of that driveway and all that stuff up into that bush. And then we might just hit the cottage and the barn and come down the driveway. And we might make this tool shed parking area that we're at now like the last place we hit. So, I don't know. But there is also a lot of leaves down, and that's making me burn through a lot more gas because I gotta spend more time in certain areas. And you know, there's a lot of cluttered like bushes and statues and stuff in tight spaces, so I gotta spend more time there, and in the doorway areas where you know, if she's got stuff on the little porches or whatever, it's really, I have to blow that an extra few times just because it's really hard to blow things around all the stuff. So we just ran out of gas and we didn't get very far. Oh yeah, we did. We got really far, but we didn't get as far as usual with the gas because there's a lot more leaves down. So something tells me we're gonna run out of gas. We're gonna have to go up there and get some today. clear. And we blew off a little bit of the cemetery again. We're gonna take all this and put it right here in the woods, and we're gonna go down the driveway. Filled it to the line right there. And that would make 1.5 gallons apparently. And I'll put 1.5 of these in, which is blurry, but it says it makes 1 gallon. Alright, you guys, all I've got left is to finish that side of the driveway over there, up to that point right there, and then come over here and handle my business with this. Luckily, we didn't have to go to the store and get gas because he had mixed oil in here, so we were able to make some and save some time. Now we're just about to go and do these two things and go back down the driveway and finish up there. And if we have time, we'll come up behind the pool house and come do this and come back out right here. So that's the plan. Alright, you guys, well, we got everything, and I mean everything on the whole entire property finished except for this one patch of leaves right here. But we're running out of sunlight and all our customers have gotten here. So I'm gonna come back in the early morning and just push all that stuff. All this stuff here, I'll push it right there to the woods. It'll take me maybe like 10 minutes, and then that'll be that. This is what's left of it. That's all that's left. We finally got to that area too. Get all the way up the driveway. Of course, did the barn area. Did the cottage. We did part of this little field here. Now we're heading out. We got started this morning at around 11 o'clock and it's 5:11 now, so about 6 hours and some change. But otherwise, y'all, it was a hell of a leaf day, that's for sure. That was a lot of leaves. I wish it was still daytime so I could show you how like high the natural beds are now. But until next time.